guy, hilarious individual, all the way. He is hilarious, right?
Yes.
We did check that.
Oh, yes.
Okay, good. All the way from Los Angeles, California, ladies and gentlemen, Rob Christensen!
Yes! It's about that time for me to bring forth the rhythm and the rhyme. Did anyone else want to rap that when they were playing Good Vibrations 5 minutes ago? Yeah, give it up for all the sponsors. I'm drunk. Record Brewery. I can't even say brewery. I've had so many beers. This is dope. Is anyone a fan of rap music? Good 65% of you. And I'm a master of judging percentages by claps, if you didn't know. I'm a big fan of rap music. Except I feel like the DJs in the clubs are a little too aggressive. Like, what if I don't want to throw my hands high right now? Let alone wave them side to side. I'm tired. I just got off work. I'm trying to have a drink, talk to a girl. My hands are occupied. One time a DJ was like, I want y'all to scream like you ain't never screamed before. So I was like, ah! Because I ain't never screamed like that before. Felt weird. Felt really weird. I'm a big fan of DMX. You guys gonna get this joke? I like to listen to DMX when I'm jogging, you know, because I like to run really fast and pee on fire hydrants and fight cops and disrespect women, you know, like all the DMX stuff. And I found out from listening really close to the DMX lyrics, I deciphered that if DMX was on fire, he would stop, drop, shut him down, open up shop, whoa, whoa, because that's how Rough Riders, and then roll. He'd do all that before he rolled out the fire. That's a lot of stuff to do while you're on fire. And he smokes crack, so he's on fire pretty much all the time. Someone is a person in a small shop that sells like dog sweaters who's waiting for DMX to barge through the door at any moment, on fire, and shut her down and open up a brand new shop. A whole new shop. My parents are divorced. Why is that funny? Nah, it's funny. I knew they were going to get divorced because the popular songs that say their names are already arguing because it's Bruce and Eileen. So it's like, come on, Eileen! I'm begging you, please don't bring me down! Bruce! No, 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 no! Woohoo! I wish my mom did a few more woohoos. Would have lightened up the fucking mood in the house. No, they had like, they had pretty normal arguments, just like all your parents had, you know, like, my mom would be like, Bruce, you need to stop doing coke and find Jesus. And then Bruce would be like, I am Jesus! And I don't care if it's 2 in the morning. I'm gonna take my son outside and play catch. Because he's gonna be a goddamn Major League Baseball player. He's gonna be a pitcher. And that's how you make comedians. That's how that happens. You guys, I'm growing up. I'm growing up. I'm being an adult. You guys know when you hit the age where you're like, can't steal purses no more. Me too. It got too complicated in Los Angeles because every time I'd steal a purse, I'd also steal a teacup Yorkshire Terrier, Chihuahuas, miniature poodles. I got them all in my backyard. Only way I can afford to feed them is steal more purses. It's a vicious cycle. I know you're thinking, hey Rob, why don't you just sell the dogs? Because I love those dogs. They're like my babies. Babies. My babies. I'm pretty, I'm like the realest motherfucker there is, you know what I'm saying? You ever wake up in the morning and be like, there's no one fucking realer than me? It's like every day I wake up and I just know I'm the realest motherfucker on the face of the planet. I can't sing along to my favorite rap music, though, because the rappers like to use the one word I'm not allowed to say as a white guy like 37 times per verse. I'll say it when I'm alone in my car, though. I don't give a shit if I'm alone in my car. Because being alone in your car is international waters for political correctness. You can do whatever you want. Get it out of your system when you're alone in your car. Don't bring it out into the real world. Do whatever you want. Pick your nose. Go ahead. It's okay. We see you picking your nose in your car, but it's okay. Unless you eat it. If you eat it, I'm taking a picture, I put it on Instagram, I don't give a fuck. That's it. Don't eat boogers. You're an adult. But to avoid accidentally letting that word slip out when I'm singing along, I only buy the pre-edited rap album. So when I sing along to Biggie Smalls, it's like, and if you don't know, now you know, you know. Or Kanye's like, I ain't saying she's a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. You just repeat the word right before the bad word. And you're good to go. Unless it's a Wu-Tang Clan edit, because a Wu-Tang edit is like, shame on hoo-ha, who tried to run a game on shot tiger style. It's like sword noises. Like they were happy to re-edit the album. The producer RZA came in with those like bootleg VHS karate movies. He's like, yo, one day I'm gonna make one of these movies, I'm gonna direct it. And he did! It's called Man with the Iron Fist. There's 1, 2, 3 people that knew what I was talking about. I don't care, I tell that joke for you 3 people. I don't give a shit. I got called a wigger recently. It's sad, right? It's bad. It's a bad word. And it affected me. It hurt me, you know? I was called a wigger and it hurt me because the last time I was called a wigger was in the 6th grade. And then after I was called that word, I pretended to like Pearl Jam for 7 years. I went through all these crazy white phases that I wasn't supposed to go through because I lived in a Puerto Rican neighborhood. I don't want to be black, I want to be Puerto Rican. Which ended in the lowest of all phases, the goth phase. And I came home one night and I forgot to wash off the eyeliner. And I had to say the words, I'm not gay, Dad. I'm just sad. So my goth, I'm sad. Turned into emo, but that was after I became an adult. That word is weird though, because the person who called me a wigger is trying to put me down. They're trying to say that I want to be black, and that that's a bad thing. But I don't want to be black. I want to be a wigger. And I'm doing a good fucking job, all right? Because if you catch me off stage, I'm 32 years old and I wear my hat crooked. I don't give a shit. I got arrested for writing graffiti and getting in a street fight during a rap battle. I've run from the cops 3 times, got away 3 times. I'm 3 for 3 at evading the police. That's right, I keep stats on my felonies, all right? Plus, you need me, because I'm the bridge boyfriend for white girls that want to date black guys for obvious reasons, or for white girls who are done dating black guys and they want to go back to white guys for obvious reasons. Crazy. I'll straight up wild out, but not like a happy Nick Cannon wild out. I'll fuck up your special event. I will ruin your party. You shouldn't have an open bar at your baby shower. Fuck you. I'll get down. I could have a gun and an ounce of coke, and I won't get pulled over, profiled, or checked out. I fucking show up to your house, sell you PCP, and your mom still likes me more than the guys on your basketball team. I'm not just a wigger, I'm the wigger. I'm the main wigger. Alright, I changed the whole game. Wiggers don't want to be black, they want to be me. That whole joke revolves around me saying a word that's like 1 letter away from a word that you guys would just boo me and fight me for. If I said that other word. You have to. One guy would want to for real reasons, and the rest of you have to back him up. That's the world we live in. I gotta stop drinking tonight. Don't feel bad for me. No, I'm not drinking because I get too drunk or because I believe in alcoholism, because I don't. I gotta stop drinking because at every moment, I'm always 3 beers away from a neck tattoo. I'm neck tattoo people. I live in the neck tattoo zone, all right? Don't look at this neck and tell me a neck tattoo ain't looking dope on this neck right here, okay? I got veins and all that shit, and it's a wide-ass neck, all right? Let's not play around, all right? The guys are like, I don't get it, but all the women are like, yeah, put a neck tattoo on that motherfucker. I mean, they say you can't judge a book by its cover, but I mean, if that book has a neck tattoo or some Crocs, go ahead and judge away, you know? That's your right. If it has some Botox in its face, it looks like an alien, just fucking judge away, it's all good. The Botox is the neck tattoo of the rich people. Both look horrible, but you can judge what neighborhood you're in. Like if you see a bunch of women with Botox and they got big crazy cheekbones, they look like fucking aliens, like they're gonna abduct you, you know you're in a good neighborhood. Sit down, have a coffee, hang out, get a massage. I'm sure there's like 5 massage parlors. But if you're hanging out, you know you're in a bad neighborhood by the amount of women with neck tattoos. If a woman needs a neck tattoo to hang out in that corner, you don't belong in that corner. And it's always like their boyfriend's name, or a weed leaf, or an Air Jordan that's forever hanging out there, never gonna dunk, just forever suspended in animation, or like a music note. They always got a music note on their neck, like, hey, do you play an instrument? Oh no, you're just a fan of Tupac? Good job, you ruined your neck. You ruined your neck. Pardon me, I'm gonna get in my car and leave this neighborhood. You also know you're in a bad neighborhood if you can't buy a salad. In a bad neighborhood, salads come in a fried tortilla or are a potato. You know, you're in a bad neighborhood if you see a white dude smoking a cigarette, but he smokes his little cigarette in this position. Stay away from that dude, all right? He sells brides, okay? If you see a guy with a star on this shoulder and a star on that shoulder, turn around, walk the other direction. Do not trust all white people, all right? He's straight off the boat. And I don't mean like the saying he's straight off the boat, like he literally hid in the bottom of a boat with 3 blondes and they're all for sale. Run away from that guy. You know you're in a bad neighborhood if you see a person in a wheelchair. But they're using their legs to kick themselves backwards through an intersection. How are you still the slowest person in the intersection? You have wheels. Are you an art exhibit? Because you're irony personified. One time I pulled up to a red light. I'm just hanging out at the red light. And a thug pulls up next to me and starts looking me right in my face with a mean grill. And he totally took the high status position at the red light, even though he was on a mountain bike. He was wearing a basketball jersey that just said basketball. He had his shorts so low that they came halfway down his shin, but he had his socks so high that they came halfway up his shin. So they met in the middle, and he looked like an 18th century gentleman. Now, thugs are walking around with Ben Franklin ankles. Benjamin Franklin ankles. I used to... Don't improve my joke. I used to wear my pants real baggy, like I used to be really thugged out. I mean, I'm still really thugged out, like I'll fight anyone in the room right now. You know? Like I kept that part of it, but I just wear pants that kind of fit me. Like I used to know so many people that like sold drugs and would like fight people, stab people, do all the crazy shit you ever know. And they wore the baggiest pants. But I never met... They heard me. So relationships. I'm not a good boyfriend. But for me, having a girlfriend is like being a detective that only solves one case. The case of why is she crying? Over and over and over. Was it something on TV? Was it something in a movie? Was it something on YouTube? A cat video? Was it hormones alone? Was it hormones mixed with literally anything? Was it something I said 6 months ago? Is it something I'm saying right now? Is it something you think I might say 6 months from now? Is it something that an actor on TV that kind of looked like me said? Dreams? Trouble for your dreams. One time I asked my girl, I was like, hey, why are you crying? She said, I'm crying because I was crying and you didn't notice that I was crying. What does that have to do with me? That's like one hand clapping, tree falls in the woods. You need a philosopher, not a boyfriend. My girl's smarter than me too. So I can't never beat her in an argument. She'll wait till I'm about to go on stage. And she'll call me up and she'll be like, hey, you don't make enough time for me. And I'm like, I can't talk right now, I gotta go on stage. She'll be like, see what I mean? And I'll hang up on her and be like, damn, she's right. What did she just do? She convinced me she's right. I'm agreeing with her now. But I need a girl with a career. Like, I can't just date any girl. I want a girl who has a career because I couldn't, like, see myself marrying a woman that stayed home all day, eating Doritos, watching daytime TV with me. You know? That's my thing. What, are we both gonna lie and say we're writing today? No, only one of us can do that. What does the time mean? It went to 0 and now it's got 9 minutes on it. I'm gonna do another joke. I'm gonna do another 5-minute joke. It's not easy fucking doing stand-up comedy. I'm curling now. It's Milwaukee's called Downy Probably Curl. That's it. Come here. Come here. Show them what your curling motion is. Gross. It's like she's jerking 2 tiny dicks right at her waist. She's just having the most unsatisfying orgy. It's the hand job orgy. That's the patriarchy right there, right? The hand job orgy, that's the patriarchy. Only a few people laugh because they know about feminism like me. I'm a feminist. I was visiting back home, and I was there when my niece got caught sending a picture of her boobs to a kid in her class. She's 15 years old. And so we sat her down, and we were like, what are you doing? If you send a picture of your boobs to someone in your class, you put it on the internet, you send it an email, it's out there forever. When you digitize it, it never goes away. There's nothing you can do about it. And she said, well, he promised he wouldn't show anybody. I was like, all right, he wouldn't show anybody? I just pulled out my phone and I showed her all the boobs that I collected from all the girls that I've shown literally everybody. I took a camera phone picture of a Polaroid of some boobs that I got in 1999. I digitized the Polaroid. Because if you take a picture of your boobs, it never goes away. It's out there forever. And I felt like, a hypocrite because I've sent some pictures of my junk out before. But, I mean, I'm like a dick pic hipster. I've been sending dick pics before it was cool to send dick pics. Right? I did it with a disposable camera, it came in a cardboard shell, you had to crank every time you wanted to change the picture. Even the flash made a noise like shing! I'd take 27 pictures of the same thing because I don't know if it's framed up right. Because I'm not going to see the results until I bring it to some dude at a pharmacy who's got to develop my dick pics for me. I just imagine the guy, he's gonna put the film in the solution like, hey, I wonder what this person did on vacation. Oh no! Oh, not again! And then my dick is just slowly appearing like a weird ghost dick. Like a poltergeist penis. It's just slowly appearing on the film, like George McFly knocked out Biff at the Enchantment of the Stairs. Marty McFly's on stage, he's got a picture of his guitar, his mom reappears, his sister reappears, my dick reappears, and he teaches everybody about rock and roll. And I gotta go pick up the pictures and look the guy in the face. And it's before the internet, so I gotta put him in an envelope with a letter like, hey, I hope these dick pics find you in good health. Please send back a picture of your boobs, I promise I won't show anybody. I gotta put a stamp on it, now I'm involving a federal agency in the sending of that pitch. And this is the only time where I get to give the mailman junk mail. Guys, thanks for coming out. I'm out of time.